Hi everybody, it's Cookie Lou in Arizona. It is February 24th. Today is my 2-year Surgerversary, and yesterday was my 68th birthday. I just watched Sandra, her video, Lost and Found Mom, Sandra. And she was talking about how, she's a little frustrated over her regain, and sometimes when she feels that she gets angry with herself and she feels like a failure, and that she feels that she's kind of gone back to the person she used to be, and that she had talked to a therapist about it and kind of reviewing her emotions about it with a therapist, and she's come to the conclusion that she's not back to the person she used to be. She's had a setback, but that doesn't mean that she's back to the person that she used to be. Because she gains a couple of pounds doesn't mean that you're right back to where you were before you had surgery. And I agree with her. And I did write my own feelings about that because, matter of fact, I think I'll just write you my comment to Sandra. I will read you my comment to Sandra. It says, "Hi Sandra, I totally agree with what you're saying here. You touched on some very solid points about what we all go through during this weight loss journey. If I didn't have my VSG, I would no doubt be back to 297 pounds and beyond. I get upset when I regain 5 or 10 pounds too, because I'm not going in the right direction and not even close to reaching my goal. However, after 2 years out, my sleeve is not behaving like it did right after surgery when everything was so swollen that I couldn't eat more than 4 or 5 bites. Most of the time, I don't feel I have any restriction at all anymore. Sometimes I'm amazed how much my sleeve can take in. Even though I watch my portion size, if I make a big plate of salad like I used to eat before surgery, I can still get it all down and not feel full. And sometimes even 2 or 3 hours after I eat that, I'm even hungry again. So, and yet there at other times I can eat a small dish of something and a piece of fruit and feel like I'm busting. It's very frustrating, and it's very odd how the sleeve behaves. And I think it's not just my sleeve. I think several people I've heard talk about their sleeves being kind of goofy from time to time. But I am proud to say that even though I'm not near goal weight, I am still maintaining the loss I did have. And without the surgery, that would never have happened. Fat sticks to me like cement. I can regain very easily, so I have to watch what I eat very carefully. And about 5 to 10% of the time, I don't do that. But I do feel that the other 90 to 95% of the time when I am strictly on point, that should give me some better results. And so far, it is not happening, and that is very frustrating for me. If I was 20 years younger, I don't think I'd be having this problem. I'd have a better metabolism. I would not be physically limited to exercise like I am right now with my lower lumbar problems and arthritis problems. My PCP thinks that I've reached my limit with the sleeve, and it makes me mad to hear this from her, because I didn't throw my 80% of my stomach in the trash just to lose 60% of my weight. So what do you do? What do I do? At my age, and my limitations, and my desire to want to continue to eat a sandwich every once in a while and not just wrap up a piece of cheese or some lunch meat in a lettuce leaf. And I want to have pasta. And there are times when once or twice a month wouldn't harm me, but if I have pasta 4 or 5 times a month, that's going to make a negative difference in my progress. So what to do? I guess I have to just steady the course. I have to make a stronger effort to stick to the rules and move more often than I have been doing. My inflammation in my joints have been extremely bad pretty much since I came home from my mom's funeral in Florida. And it really knocks me down to the point where I don't do anything but sit. And I try to get up and move in spite of it, and it just gives me more discomfort, which I cannot take any medication for. Sometimes if I'm totally out of my mind with inflammation, I'll take a half a pain pill, but I'm not supposed to do that. It's not good for my blood thinning medication. I have to take warfarin, and you cannot take any NSAIDs with that. You can't take NSAIDs or pain medication with your sleeve, with weight loss surgery, because it does damage the stomach. It irritates the stomach and can cause some ulcerated problems. So I can't take anything really for the medication, any medication for the pain and the inflammation. And most of the time I'm just downright chronically in pain. And so I sit and I recuperate and I recover, and a couple of weeks later I'm feeling a little bit better, and then I'll try to exercise a little bit, walk on the treadmill, go to the gym, and then I come home and I feel as if I'm right back to where I started before I healed up. My body's on fire again. So even when I do feel better, I am afraid now to do anything, because the outcome is a relapse of what I just spent weeks trying to heal up. So it's frustrating, like I said, but like I said, steady the course, try to make a stronger effort to follow the rules, and exercise, even though it hurts. Do something that might help you soften the blow a little bit. I feel that once I get into the pool, I'll be okay with that. I think being in the water is probably the best form of exercise for me, and hopefully something will shift, and I'll be on the downward swing again. So, but I am proud of the achievement that I made, and I really thought that after first year, when I only lost 60 pounds, I figured, okay, the next 60 pounds will come off in year 2, and I'll be happy-go-lucky, and I would have achieved everything that I wanted to achieve by having this surgery. And here it is, year 2 is now completed as of today, and I'm not there. I'm still only halfway, at the halfway mark. So I'm going to have to shoot for year 3 to be the magical year for me to lose the rest of this weight, or at least, a good amount of the rest of this weight. And hopefully I'll be feeling better and looking better, and I will feel that I got more of my money's worth for having that surgery, because it was out of pocket, and I did truly expect to lose 120 pounds, or at least a good 100 pounds, and I only lost 60. So, it's only 40 or 50 more pounds, 60 pounds. I would be happy if I lost 40 more, 40 or 50 more, I would still be happy. I just want to get in Wonderland. And once I get in Wonderland, I think I'll feel okay. Mission accomplished. So thanks for listening to my frustration. I know I've babbled on a lot about this, but, that's what we're here for. So anyway, pray for me that I'll do better this in year 3, and that I accomplish what I need to accomplish. I'm going to really make an effort and do whatever I need to do and can do to make it work for me. So if any of you are feeling that way out there, know that you're not alone. Sandra feels frustrated. I feel frustrated. Many others feel frustrated as well. If I was younger and had the finances, I probably would have a revision. I would get the duodenal switch, or maybe a bypass. But my age, I really don't want to do any more surgeries. I'm going to just have to work with what I have and hope for the best. So, okay, everyone, thank you for listening. Mwah! Love you all. Bye.